Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are on, what are we, June the 15th, halfway through June. Wow, I get some bills to pay today. Okay. Um, oh, man, today's reading at Psalm 134 and then Psalm 146 right to the end, Psalm 150. Man, I just want to take off. My spirit just incredible. The praise and adoration in these psalms. And I have a decided advantage over most of you in that in my preparation for all that we do, preparation for Sunday, my preparation for our Bible study, our preparation for our prayer meeting, which are all fantastic, off the wall, incredible events in the spirit, as we've included offering and worship in all of it, and because I'm absolutely convinced that everything flows from a heart of worship, and the word for Sunday has been working on me. Some of you know that are with me on Facebook. I have a great I have a lot of frustration in my preparation because the work that we do here at the cafe as well. I have to try to fit all my preparation in between customers and people who want to talk, and I don't have that alone time. I don't have that time to get away from everybody and just concentrate on the word. But God's grace is incredible, and I'm learning a lot about His grace. And when we eventually move on from this place, I won't miss the frustration, but I'll probably miss the process of what comes about. And so that word has been just, man, if you can come on Sunday, then come on Sunday, because wow. Just we're gonna learn how to launch into the next level. We've saturated this level, and the Lord wants to promote us onto the next step. And He is given a word that really helps us to understand that whole process and what He's doing and how to cooperate and what we're supposed to do in this whole thing. And so that's been working on me, and in my private worship and prayer this morning, I came across a new song that I hadn't heard before last night, and I was using that in my worship this morning, and it just goes with the word. It's just like a glove, and it's like, oh, my heart is so centered. And then I sat down to do the Bible reading, and it's these Psalms, and it's like, wow. Oh, wow. Man, when we look at this, Psalm 147 really stood out for me, but it wasn't the only one. But just, commanding. I like the word invitation better. Inviting people to come to worship, inviting people, and then listening to the reasons why. Come, let's worship our God because bang, 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 bang. Come, let's worship and give Him adoration. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it lists the reasons, and I love that. I love that. I don't like it when people come in with a blank mind and just read a bunch of words and there's no depth to it. True worship is when we come in and it comes from a place of experience. It comes from a place of thanksgiving. We bring forward all the stuff that God has done and is doing in our lives, and we surrender the things to Him in worship that we don't understand and that we're looking for breakthrough in. But we adore Him. We absolutely adore Him for the things that He has done in His faithfulness. That is, man, there's depth to that kind of worship. And that really invites in His presence. But then the Psalms go on, and they one of them calls basically all of creation to worship, naming what should be worshiping the Lord. The sun, the moon, the stars. It just goes on, names all of the things in creation, and then the kings and princesses and just the young men and the old couples, and it just names everybody who need to praise the Lord. Just yeah, just fantastic. Um, also names the instruments to use, which is all of them. There are people who have a problem with drums, and I to be honest, I prefer the worship for myself and in my own personal devotions that aren't too heavy with the instruments. That the instruments accompany the worship, not overpower the worship. But there are times when the instruments worship. I agree with that. There are times the instruments worship, including the drums. And there's people who have weird ideas about drums, but the Psalms name the drums. To worship the Lord with the drums and with loud cymbals. Wow, loud cymbals, crashing cymbals. It just whoa. And another psalm describes how to worship with raised voices, raised hands, dancing, shouting, dancing and shouting to the Lord. Give shouts of praise, this worship. Man, we've got a lot to learn because worship sounds like a very loud and messy thing. It really does. It sounds loud and messy, and a lot of people are put off by that. And some people who look at some of the worship videos and stuff, and they're turned off by it because see you've got to be in it. You've got to be in the moment. The worst thing to do is look at a bunch of people who are worshiping because they look like freaks. They really do. But in that moment, you don't care. Your body is responding to the presence of the Lord. Your mind, your heart, your entire being is crying out to Him, and you're just lost in it. You don't care what you look like. You don't care. You're dancing, you're shouting, you're singing, you're jumping up and down, you're twirling. It's the whole thing. It's with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all that you have. You pour out your thanksgiving and your adoration, and then He invites us in to the holy of holy place. It's a sweet place. Wow. Listen, I pray that you can discover this. I really do. I pray that these Psalms just touch you and move you and give you a thirst and a hunger for the sort of worship that just pleases our God. I pray that your mind won't be closed, and it won't be stuck in tradition, and that you'll be just free to worship Him in spirit and truth. Spirit and truth, whatever that looks like for you. See, it's not about personality. You don't worship Him quietly because you have a quiet personality. It's not about personality. It's about what He deserves. It's about what He's owed. He deserves all the praise, all the praise, all the energy of my heart. He deserves all the praise of my country. He deserves all the praise of my city. He deserves all the praise that the world can possibly muster up and offer to Him. It's a prophetic frenzy is what is owed to Him. His presence, which rushes in with our thanksgiving and our adoration, our praise. His presence ushers in, and there's a frenzy of love. Anyway, I gotta go. I could go on forever. You be blessed today. Be encouraged today. Be overwhelmed by Him today. Be filled by Him today. Be used by Him today. Make yourself available to Him, and just do what the Spirit tells you to do today. Don't overthink it. Be blessed. Be encouraged, and we'll see some of you tonight at our Bible study. God bless.